It's everyone's favorite Yas Slay Queen, PR genius, co-founder of not one, but 2 companies, Queen of the 7 Kingdoms of Twitch and rightful heir to the throne, first and hopefully last of her name, the person of virtue that can do nothing wrong and has not done ever anything wrong, Pokimane the First, the face of Twitch. Is having a rough month, honestly.
Pokimane is one of the most controversial and most hated streamers on Twitch.
Blasphemy.
From beef with Keemstar and Leafy is here, to flagging down videos from Boblax and Etsa Gundam. What got Pokimane to this point? How did she get so hated in the first place? To answer this question, we have to go back to the beginning of Pokimane's career. Amana Nice was born on May 14th of 1996. Amana in her high school years fell in love with gaming, especially when she got her first PC, where she started to stream in her senior year of high school in 2013. She ended up enjoying streaming so much that when she was in college, she stacked her classes, attending 4 days a week to be able to stream more. Pokimane's streams started to grow, and she started a YouTube channel in 2014. Pokimane really saw the potential of the streaming hobby actually being a viable career.
She loved the attention, aka.
When she started to get brand deals that amounted to $10,000.
That's a lot of money.
That all of a sudden this would be a business where you could actually make a living doing it. And
I remember the exact moment. I was second year university, and up until then I had been streaming kind of like part-time as a hobby, and I was studying chemical engineering. And then it got to a point where 1 month...
Bruh, she studied chemical engineering and she hasn't said anything of substance for literal years at this point. That's amazing.
I made like $10,000+ in just brand deals. And once that happened, I was like, oh, okay, like this can actually be a job.
Twitch back then only had...
By the way, that's an absolute lie if you did not know. She understood the moment that this can be a living the first time a simp literally donated all of his monthly earnings to her just so she says his name. That was the moment she understood, wow, yeah, this is pretty sweet.
Had around 300,000 peak viewers and wasn't as popular as it is today. So the option of streaming becoming a viable option was revolutionary, with Pokimane taking full advantage. Pokimane took off a year from her college classes to see if the streaming thing could really happen. On her year off, Pokimane traveled to Los Angeles, California, where she would network with a fellow streamer, but they ended up being in the same streaming agency. This was a great thing for Pokimane, since she got a spare room in his house, so she could also stream, and this would also lead to the group offline TV soon after. This year off college classes proved to work out great for Pokimane, and she ended up growing exponentially, deciding not to move back to college. By 2017, Pokimane was a full-time and established streamer, bringing in 450,000 more followers by the end of the year. She further expanded her follower base, collaborating with streamers like Destiny and members of Offline TV, following 2017 being a great year.
Bruh, she milked it hard. I don't think he's gonna talk about it, but Pokimane's career essentially was pretty much being the good girl, gamer girl. That was pretty much it. She would join all the dramas, and this was her tactic. By the way, it's super repeatable, so if you're a woman and you want to get in it, you can try to do this. She just sucked up to everyone, and the moment there was any drama, she just listened to what other people say and figured out, the wind's blowing that way. And the moment she knew which way the wind is blowing, she was like right there with the perfect opinion. Oh, this person's bad. As long as enough influential people were on that opinion, Pokimane's opinion was exactly the same. This was how she milked it. A pretty good strategy, if we're being honest, by the way.
For your Twitch, the Battle Royale game Fortnite came out, a game that created multiple careers for people like Ninja, C-Day, and Cypher PK. Originally, Pokimane was sponsored by Fortnite to play this game, but she ended up falling in love with it. This enjoyment for the Battle Royale made her play it a lot more on stream, boosting her to new heights she never saw before. Pokimane's popularity always has really confused me from a viewer's perspective, since she isn't really that good at the game. Like, the only logical conclusion I can come to is that people like her for personality, I guess. This choice to play...
Yeah, Pokimane's personality is like the most solidest thing that has ever existed, probably. It's like water.
Fortnite on stream and follow the wave of popularity of Fortnite, blew up her channel, reaching 1 million followers on Twitch.
Control, I can't. There's something random here. I
I can't. Thank you, Grumpy.
And then she started copywriting people because she didn't like what they said. It's amazing. It's amazing how these people just pretend. Because have no absolute mistake. She didn't like Fortnite. She didn't give a shit about the game. It was just super popular, and that's what she wanted to do, become popular. Like, for example, if you look at what she does nowadays, she hates gaming. Like, gaming's trash. Okay? Unless there's something that's gonna boost her up substantially, she ain't gaming, okay? She's just doing some kind of Logan Paul style vlogs and trying to be a princess in life. That's it. It's all a grift.
Now, up until this point, it's been mostly smooth sailing for Pokimane, but this controversy would open the floodgates for why a lot of people dislike her. This would start when Keemstar, on one of his drama alerts, would say that Sniper Wolf photoshopped a picture of her cosplaying a Fortnite character on Instagram.
Guys, today is a very special day. Today is the 4th annual Drama Alert Halloween Costume Contest. Number 12. Sniper Wolf, dressed up as a girl who photoshops her Instagram pictures. Definitely not her real waist.
Yo.
Just say.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
on Twitter
true.
a fan of what I would presume is Sniper Wolf's fan. Asked Keem why he's hating on her, and Keem responded with, "Alexa, what is a virgin?" Now I think at this point the whole conversation could have been settled. I don't really think it's that deep. I don't think the guy was gonna alt F4 because the guy that looks like a literal gnome called him a virgin. Though Pokimane for some reason decided to involve herself,
I don't know, that hits deep, boy.
stating the following. It's fine to dislike another content creator, but you probably shouldn't hate on innocent fans. Realize you have an audience that will also attack them, and most people aren't used to receiving hate like that. Do better, Keemstar. FYI, joking about a fan's isn't cute.
Oh no! Is this like Pokimane's righteousness arc? Because by the way, that arc has now concluded since the owner of Kick, well, the CEO of Kick, he's a half owner. I don't know how that works. Who's actually the owner of Kick or whatever? But someone in a very, very, very high, I think it was the co-owner of Kick that came out and said, "Well, we could actually buy sponsor Pokimane to actually do things on Twitch." And the moment he said that, Pokimane's righteous justice arc pretty much has ended. She's like, "Oh, I actually didn't mean any of these bad things I said about Kick. You know what? The people on Kick, amazing. The people that are working there, good. Not actually bad. The people streaming there, it's all good. It's all good. Bruh, just show her the bag, and she's gonna do whatever it takes to get that bag. What a simple life."
Either. Keemstar would then reply to her tweet stating this.
Pokey, this is like a man, a full-grown man, and I jokingly called him a virgin, and he's not. This whole overreaction thing is a bad look.
Yo.
Makes me think you're not legitimate. You're not a real person. You're a fraud. You're fake.
And from this clip, I have to side with Keemstar. I think this is a dumb idea that because you're a big content creator, you can't make jokes, or that Pokimane was implying that content creators are responsible for their fans, which is a growing sentiment I've been seeing with some people that I genuinely don't understand. And Keemstar was 100% correct when he says this looks like a bad move for her. Pokimane would then double down with this to respond.
I'm not gonna lie.
I don't think there's a single time that Pokimane has not doubled down on something stupid that she has said. She first doubles down, then triples down, and then quadruples down, and maybe then pretends that she didn't say any of that ever. She's amazing in that, honestly. What a talent.
I laughed pretty hard at the ending of your video because you say that I'm overreacting, yet you called me a fraud just for asking you to be nicer to other people's fans. Who's really overreacting in that situation? And I'm sorry, but I think I'm being very legitimate by not encouraging your kind of behavior, because imagine all content creators just ran around picking on and attacking other people's fans.
Now, after this, Keemstar would go on to dig up old tweets, asking Pokimane if she is homophobic, which even though I find funny, I don't really think Keemstar should have done this. After Keem's tweet, Pokimane replied saying that it was just jokes with her friends and she didn't really mean to harm anybody with the tweets. After this whole Twitter drama,
that's not
Publix would
good.
do what he always does with every Twitter drama and make a video documenting it. After this video got some attention, the video ended up getting struck by Pokimane. This inevitably sparked criticism from a variety of YouTubers, even PewDiePie. This was probably the
Wow.
worst decision Pokimane could have done, seeing adding that it just probably made the drama a whole lot worse, and copyright
But wait, there's more, right?
striking a video will eventually always make a lot of people furious. Pokimane would later go on a podcast with the Misfits and explain why she took down the video. Later on, Pokimane would get into even more drama with the streamer 39Daft, when all she did was unfollow her on Twitter.
I literally had her on mute, and then I was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna unfollow. And then she asked me.
You can't do
like,
that.
I don't watch your stuff. And then she was like, oh, so it's about Slicker. I'm like, no, I don't watch your stuff. And then she just kept sending me like the blushing smile emoji, and I was like, this is weird as fuck.
This was a really petty drama and made her seem really entitled. Soon after the drama would continue with Keemstar, and Keemstar would put out
Bruh, imagine you need so long to figure out that Pokimane is kind of super entitled. Whoa, some people need help. That's the reality here.
a tweet of Pokimane supposedly saying the N-word. Pokimane would then say that she was talking about her teammate, but the hate train would start when an old clip of her would serve as saying it a few years back.
Ain't funny. That's
A
not
classic.
Maybe you're just boring as fuck.
Bruh, this is now following her. By the way, every time she makes a tweet, someone posts this. God bless.
And lame as hell. Cause only lame say that shit.
Pokimane would then respond to this tweet saying the following: hard for me to speak on this clip's context because it's so old. I'm almost 23 and I was underage in that clip, but it was definitely not said in a racist or a derogatory manner. There was a time period / environment where saying it was more common and used to replace for dude. Not much else would come from this until 2020 when Pokimane would false flag yet again, this time being It's a Gundam. Though to
This
make
one
matters
was
way
big.
worse, she even went after his sponsors. You might be asking, it must be a really hurtful video if she decided to take it down, even go after his sponsors. But no, literally all this video was him just making fun of Poki's simps. And for some reason she got so butthurt at this video that she said this on stream.
By the way, he's 100% right. That video that she struck of Gundam, he wasn't even talking about Pokimane. He literally barely actually mentioned and said anything about her. He was just making fun of those Sims that are literally donating, well, selling their houses and donating all of the money to her. It's wild. And she's like, yeah, no, gotta keep that money fresh, boy. That looks like a bad look for my Sims. Gotta take that down. Protect the Sims that give money.
And I will say, for this company to sponsor a video that's literally 20 minutes of talking shit about me,
Which is not
you
true.
will never see. Dude, your website's so ass it won't even load. But if you ever reach out to me, if I ever see you in my inbox, on site.
Pokimane obviously looks really bad in this clip and pretty much broke the YouTube's cardinal sin yet again. When this happened, it started a swarm of channels talking about how bad this was, and for some reason Pokimane just decided to ignore it at the time, which probably only fueled the fire. On July 26th, Keemstar yet again trolled Pokimane, saying simply just Pokimane 2 out of 10. Furthermore, after this, Leafy is here to
That's
back to
actually
YouTube
funny.
with over 15 videos on Pokimane, such as Content Fallout Pokimane, Nuclear Winter Pokimane, and Content New Pokimane. Leafy is here in these videos would call her unattractive, not funny, which I'm not.
I mean, look at what's currently happening now here on YouTube. It's been a month, but Pokimane... Dude, Pokimane just does so much wrong and so much bad in the world while being so obnoxious that she's the bestest ever. You think she's auditioning for Star Wars or something like that. It's just insanity. It makes it so easy to literally hate her from every perspective possible.
Not gonna lie, is kind of true, and also talk about all the bad stuff she's done that we have discussed previously. Leafy's videos on Pokimane were probably some of his best work and made this whole drama overall the most memorable out of all her dramas.
Oh my god, did you hear that? That is like the best, that's one of the best burps I've ever done. Did you hear it?
I would rather donate $5,000 to Alinity than $50 to Pokimane. I'd watch Jake Paul vlogs before Pokimane. I'd watch Gabe before Pokimane. I think I'd watch anything on YouTube before Pokimane. Her stream is shit.
Leafy's here also said she had a boyfriend, that all her tier 3 simps are simping for nothing. When Leafy's here said this, it started a trending.
Wait, but she did have a boyfriend. I don't remember because I didn't care. Like, the Sims are gonna simp anyway. But I think that was true. She at least did have a boyfriend. Because this is the thing you should be doing as a woman on Twitch. Oh, boyfriend? No, I'm single. I'm a virgin, in fact. That's what you should be doing, okay? And then you should be saying that, well, maybe I'm gonna meet some tier 3 subs someday, you know? Maybe I'm gonna marry a mod. Options, you know? That's how you farm it.
hashtag called Pokimane Boyfriend. Pokimane seeing this hashtag decided to take a pic of her with Barack Obama. It's time to come clean. Soon later, after Leafy's 15th video on Pokimane, he actually got banned on YouTube. Though I'm not going to say this is 100% why he got banned, because Leafy on Rumble present day has said many times that this probably isn't the only reason why he got banned. On August 5th of 2020,
Leafy's ban, though, did prove something. I didn't watch his content. It wasn't particularly interesting, you know? But, well, at least for me. A lot of people liked him, though. And, you know, it's up to you what you like, right? But Leafy's ban was just absolutely something else. Because he is the only person on YouTube who is just banned on YouTube, right? If you get banned on YouTube, you can actually do the Keemstar strategy and make someone get someone else to make a YouTube channel for you, and then you work on that YouTube channel as someone who is hired by that channel. And that's how you kind of get around the ban. But Leafy did the same thing, by the way. And YouTube said, no. Anything that Leafy is on is just banned. Because there was a lot of talk about him just bullying people. And yeah, his content was very, very bullyish, but, you know, a lot of people like that. And now he's gone. It is what it is.
Pokimane decided to take a break after getting justified hate, probably fueling the fire even more to the hatred towards her. Hi friends, since quarantine began, it's been hard for me to find the same joys and motivation for making content. The things I look forward the most, like visiting with my families, traveling, going to conventions, and meeting some of you, aren't possible right now. This has led me to feeling burnout for quite some time, and because of that, I've been planning to take a month off. I recognize that I'm very lucky to be able to work during a pandemic. However, I still need to do what's best for my mental health. I haven't taken a month off since I graduated from high school over 6 years.
By the way, I absolutely love these things. Like, this is the format that every big streamer, every big YouTuber will always use. They will try to appeal some way that they are the average person. So, you know, they don't come off as those Hollywood celebrities that, you know, sing that stupid song with Gal Gadot, or the multimillionaires who made the "We Are All in This Together" with yachts. They always do. I love that every single big Twitch personality or YouTube personality is always gonna insert some sentence that's like, hey, I'm one of you guys. Bro, you're a multi-millionaire, okay? I'm the smallest thing ever, but I'm already top 10% of my country, okay? Admit it. Just admit it. I mean, what are you gonna do? Pretend you are poor constantly? That's so absolutely disgusting.
Years ago, and I feel like it's long overdue for some time away from my career and online expectations. I want to be happy and excited to make content for you all, and I'm looking forward to getting back into that headspace. Until then, I hope you use this message as a reminder to take care of yourselves. Disconnect from all social media, go outside, pick up a new hobby, and hang in there. 2 weeks later, after being radio silent, dropped her long overdue apology to all the stuff that happened on the internet over the past couple of months.
Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well. This video is to address recent comments and criticisms that I've received. I know this video is long overdue, and I planned a vacation for around this time, but I honestly should not have taken any time off prior to...
Wait, did I see this? Because every Pokimane's video is like fake in the sense that she is doing all of the things that make her look innocent. The tone of her voice is down, by the way, because, you know, if you... There are a couple of things that, you know, people inherently see as, you know, I don't want to bully you. I don't want to attack you. And some of those things are like speaking at a very, very low voice. I'm sorry I did this. You know, I understand it. The second one is being shrunk like this. You know, the more space, the less space you take, honestly, the better. And as you can see, she is pretty slumped here. And a third one, which is a smaller one, but it also fits, is the fact that she puts her hair in front of her, so she seems more vulnerable in all of these ways possible. It's a classic.
Acknowledging or addressing or apologizing for these things.
She took another break after this and reappeared in probably the most cancer way possible.
But I do...
Oh,
But also...
Oh my god, I forgot this. Again, Pokimane is... grifter heaven, okay? If you want to take grifter classes, just actually look at her history. This was when VTubing blew up. It's like, oh, VTubers, we love VTubers. And there you go. First day that this is starting to blow up. Guess who has? Guess who's a VTuber and hot? That's right. It's your girl from the Seven Kingdoms, Pokimane herself. Ah, YouTuber at heart. No, VTuber at heart, sorry. Great
There
stuff.
are certain upsides. For example, for me, well,
Though she took a massive blow to her reputation during all this, she leached then off of another game that would make her rise to even more popularity, the game Among Us. Through this, Pokimane did more collaborations, as did every other YouTuber around the time, boosting her popularity even more.
That was fast.
I don't think it's
real
funny.
fast.
Oh my god!
What?
In 2022, Gideon, a very popular YouTuber and streamer, finally got verified on Twitch, and during one of his streams, started to poke fun at Pokimane, and it started with him saying that he has a lot more people on his live than Pokimane.
Yo.
Seeing this, Gideon as a joke tells his viewers to go raid her chat and say L+ ratio. During the raid, the people raiding her chat said some pretty bad things to other chatters through Whisper that could have contributed to the ban that Gideon would receive. Though I am gonna say
I actually did talk about this. I'm not defending Pokimane, obviously, but Twitch needed to ban Gideon for that, because otherwise you're literally allowing people to raid. It doesn't matter what they are actually saying, it's the fact that he said that she needs to be raided, okay? And it wasn't like, hey, everyone go to this channel, I'm stopping streaming. No, no, no. If he did not get banned, that would look so bad on Twitch. But then he did get banned, and well, everyone knows you can't touch the highest level staff of Twitch, aka Pokimane. So you know, there is a chance that he wouldn't have gotten, by the way, banned if he actually chose someone else. But Pokimane is literally, by the way, the face of Twitch. Like, that's not a joke. Think about it. How Pokimane is unironically the only woman on Twitch that doesn't do hot tubs, okay? She actually wears clothes. Obviously, she's the only woman on Twitch that has an audience, and she isn't half naked while doing it. Like, Twitch will never find another woman like that, okay? Women go on Twitch nowadays and start their careers already half naked. It is what it is. So, they can't lose Pokimane. They must defend her.
I think this ban was pretty stupid, and I don't think it's really Gideon's fault for what the people did that raided Pokimane's chat.
Yeah.
They just randomly were being
Yeah, but he insinuated again. It's like, I didn't want him to get banned. I like Gideon, but there was no shot you don't get banned. Because that would just literally tell people, hey, go raid anyone you like, you know? Just tell people to start spamming L's in some kind of small Twitch streamer chat. That would have been a disaster.
I was so fast.
Oh, that was a movie.
So
Dude,
do
you
guys
were
think that's
schmooving,
another
that's what I'm saying.
streamer or just bots?
What do I do? Let's see, what do I do? I think I just forced my
Oh.
gun here.
I think I merely buy the best gun in the game.
Who is Gideon?
Okay.
Nah, there's no way someone.
I can't believe you could just E whenever you want
send
before the round starts.
Right?
That's so fun.
There's no way a who megalol.
In this clip, obviously, looks like she might have taken it just a little bit too far. I mean, I don't really think it's that deep that people spammed in your chat saying L+ ratio. Maybe it's just me, though. After this raid, Pokimane promptly ended stream, and this prompted multiple streamers to give their opinion on the situation. At Real Mizkif said how Pokimane still has to deal with this misogyny and harassment in 2022.
Said Mizkif.
It's even more sad how I have to say this publicly, because people are afraid to stand up and saying she's being treated poorly because they'll be called a simp. After this trolling, Gideon ended up getting banned for 2 weeks off of Twitch, though Gideon didn't let up and just kept trolling on Twitter, with him changing his Twitter PFP to Pokimane with no makeup. Pokimane's response to this was,
Don't look it up. It's not something you want to see.
For some reason, privating her Twitter account, even though that, like, every other drama she's been in, she didn't private her Twitter account. I don't know, man. Soon after this, Twitch, for some reason, decided to change the Twitter ban to a permanent ban for some reason. And when the news broke, Ninja was live on stream, and said that he maybe could help Gideon and talk to his representatives. Ninja, after the stream, said that he actually didn't do it, though this whole situation got way worse when his wife got involved and said that they're gonna sue Pokimane for defamation of character, which I think is, like, really cringe.
Oh,
And
yeah,
people on
that
Twitter
thing
also
happened.
said that Ninja is apparently a misogynist for helping Gideon, which isn't the case, and neither was Gideon. Bro literally just told his chat to go spam L+ ratio. In the end, Pokimane and Gideon collabed in a video and made up.
Someone sent me a compilation.
Ah, yeah, the classic. Dude, this video is as fake as they get, by the way. Okay, do not be fooled. Do not get it twisted. This is just that. Oh, we want everything to just go away. This situation is a little bit out of control for too long, so this is the final hatchet burying thing. This is how it works. These videos are as fake as they come.
Poke trolling. We'll see.
I like to do it just in a way that they're gonna be left thinking that I'm
Crazy.
Yes.
No, I love going up to people. I just be like, In the back with the Burberry on. Like I say rap lyrics like super fast.
Though Gideon never ended up getting his Twitch back. Now, in present day, Pokimane has gone into even more drama, with her probably being the most she's ever been in any drama. This all started when XQC, one of the biggest streamers on Twitch besides Pokimane, got a kick deal. In this deal, XQC was given $100 million.
I thought this video was a little bit older than that. Wow.
Pokimane in a call on XQC stream congratulated him and everything. Though for some reason she decided to go behind his back and talk to Valkyrie, saying that she shouldn't have congratulated him publicly at all, even though she literally just did the same thing.
I tweeted, congrats to XQC and Kick, because I think it's like a win-win situation for both parties. And she reached out and she was like, I was kind of surprised that you were publicly supporting it. And I do want to make it clear that it is kind of a weird situation because the platform is run by crypto gambling. It promotes gambling, which is the bad part. The bad part,
I saw this clip, but I couldn't figure out the context because I had no idea what's going on.
Long story short, I like gambling personally. I think it's fine to do. You know, if you're of age, you gamble what you can afford to lose, you're okay with it, it's all good. The part that gets messy is when you're streaming it. Some people that shouldn't, like people that are prone to addiction, people that are underage.
The only reason why I think she could have said this to Valkyrie is because she's scared that with this deal, it'll pull a ton of people away from Twitch, indirectly hurting her stream, which to be honest, I don't really think is going to happen. She is the face of Twitch. Though pretty much every drama I've covered so far, Pokimane has held up this nice girl persona that what we're about to get into throws on.
Well, from Pokimane's perspective, she already has again changed that perspective slightly. But from Pokimane's perspective, she can't let kick happen. Because she has already 100% thrown all her weight behind gambling is bad, kick bad. Admittedly, again, she's now moving back towards it because, you know, she wants that bag at the end of the day. It's the same thing as Asmongold. Like, one year ago, he was, like, frothing at the mouth about everything gambling. Now it's like, hey, kick. Kick, come on, kick. I'm right here, kick. Yeah. Those are these kinds of situations that we are in. And, man, come on. It's like these people are so lame because they're not even acting like real people, okay? If you get offered 10 million, even if it goes against your morals, if you don't have, even if you have 1 million in your bank account, that 10 million is still too juicy to let up. But these people have virtue signaled so hard that they have put themselves in a corner. And, you know, it's hard to get out of it.
The garbage. On a live stream, Pokimane can be seen being extremely passive-aggressive towards XQC, where he's just being nice to her.
You know something called like a roadmap? You know, there's a roadmap when there's a game that really makes updates.
A classic.
You know what that means?
Yes, they're plans as a company.
A roadmap,
I know what a roadmap is.
Right.
I've co-founded 2 companies off this.
Okay, so
like the fact that she even decides to flex her 2 businesses.
Businesses.
After this, she can be found on stream in this clip.
And again, I actually have talked about the statement 2 businesses. Like, that's pathetic. That is so pathetic.
Extremely pissed off and won't stop talking about her net worth, and then says that you have bad morals and ethics because you use the Kick live streaming platform.
And it's not because I got like $10 million. It's just because I'm good as I am. Why would I compromise my morals and ethics for more money when I have money? Something about that is so cringe to me personally.
So
like I understand, you know, if you need to make money, right?
Virtue.
For me to do cringe shit.
Virtue.
When I have I can't.
Yeah.
Like, ew.
No, I'm gonna try to use some logic and try to think exactly why she thinks this is. So basically, Kick is owned by Stake, which is a gambling company. So I think Pokimane thinks that if you go to Kick, you're joining a gambling platform, which isn't really the case, saying that all gambling is in one section of the website, a lot like Twitch. And let's be completely real, I mean, like, Twitch's parent company is Amazon, which probably has same or even more shady practices.
Yeah, we have already talked about these things to death.
Like how their delivery drivers bottles and probably a lot worse that aren't even public. Both have some pretty bad attributes, and I don't think the stance Pokimane is trying to portray is good at all. Most recently, she has now played the victim card like she has in pretty much every drama I've covered so far, saying that she's treated different from any other streamer in the space, even though she's probably treated the best.
So sad.
She's the poster child of Twitch now. And then she goes on to say that because she gets all the hate for the, again, bad things she's done, which I mentioned throughout all of this video, this deters other women from streaming, which is further from the truth, and this clip basically boils down to her saying that you're sexist if you criticize me, which is just like the most take she's ever had in her career so far.
The way that people treat me deters any other woman in this space
from genuinely talking about their honest opinions.
Yo.
Or behaving how they probably really want to, because they...
You know what actually deters people from, well, not even women, but people in general from wanting to stream? It's the fact that Pokimane has gone on record and said, yeah, it would actually be a smart idea if me and other big streamers would be the ones who select actually who succeeds in streaming and who doesn't, you know? If you're a streamer, we let you in the streamer house or whatever, and then like that. She wants to essentially be the gatekeeper, okay? She is absolutely just off her rocker here.
You recognize the treatment that they can expect.
Yeah. If you're gonna be like Pokimane, probably people are not gonna like you a lot. That's kind of 2 + 2 is 4 right here.
Girl, I will never forget one time.
Girl.
I had a girl come up to me and she's like, oh, I stream sometimes. She
Things that happened.
basically said, she was like, but I'm way too scared to stream without makeup because I saw what people like did to you. And I was like, that's so sad.
So I asked a question at the beginning of this.
That is probably the stupidest thing that she could have said, because, you know, if Pokimane thought that that's sad and that's wrong, she would actually remove her makeup. Essentially, that would be awesome, because, you know, she wouldn't probably have to spend 2 hours a day trying to put her makeup on before streaming. So, win-win scenario, I guess. But no, she's not gonna do that.
Video. How did Pokimane get so hated? I think this comes down to simply her playing victim, false flagging, her annoying undesirable simps, and her inability to avoid petty drama. I think Pokimane should just avoid drama in general and just focus on streaming. But let me know in the comment section down below what you think Pokimane should do. Also, before I end this video, I want to thank everyone for the recent support over the past 4 months. We just hit 1,000 subscribers, and I'm so grateful to everybody that watches my content. And I seriously couldn't have done this without you guys. Without further ado, Amos, peace.
Yep, that's the channel. Amos. Good stuff, I guess. Good stuff, huh? Ah, Pokimane. It literally never gets old, huh? It literally never gets old. It is what it is. Anyway, this was Quizzer Sensei. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and have a nice day. Bye-bye.